Nowadays, users worldwide are all facing the same problem: VPN blocks. Annoying, I know, but today I'll explain why companies are locking you out and how to bypass VPN blocks once and for all. Just here for the tutorial, feel free to skip ahead to the timestamp on screen now. Really quickly, let's answer the obvious question here. Why is my VPN blocked? Well, understanding why are VPNs blocked comes down to censorship issues. Lots of countries like to block social media apps or news websites in particular. Also, your ISP may restrict you directly to prevent you from accessing international streaming content. But VPN blocked streaming services aren't the only limitation. Most people also frequently find their VPN blocked at work or school due to regulations. Even if you end up in a location with super strict internet restrictions, it's crucial to avoid VPN ban problems, since these tools are built to help you access otherwise unavailable content. Granted, no app is 100% guaranteed to work in every circumstance, but with a reliable VPN provider, your chances of bypassing VPN blocks is significantly higher. I'll leave links in the description for ones that haven't failed me so far, so go have a look for yourself. So now we understand why we're running into VPN blocks, but how exactly do companies implement them? Well, IP address blacklisting is among the handful of possible ways. IP blocking happens when websites and networks identify and flag addresses associated with VPN use. Once a specific IP is flagged, it'll no longer be able to perform. However, providers are actively trying to solve this problem by frequently adding new servers. Deep Packet Inspection, or DPI, is another method that countries and organizations use to figure out if you're using a VPN, and they don't even need to know if you're using a specific IP address. DPI can detect typical patterns of protocols in the VPN. Bypass Deep Packet Inspection simply by switching the protocol, but I'll get into that in just a minute. Another tactic to watch out for is port blocking. This is actually when entire ports that transmit data are blocked completely and therefore cannot allow VPN traffic to flow through. Whereas DNS hijacking is more common in countries with restricted internet access, if you find your VPN blocked by ISP, then it's possibly via this method. This is when the internet service provider redirects requests away from the VPN, making it impossible to connect. Before we get into how to bypass VPN blocks, the final method to keep an eye out for is very common, and that's restrictive firewalls. If you've ever had a VPN blocked at school or in a public setting, then this is likely why. In this case, all unknown or non-standard traffic is completely blocked, and VPNs fall under that umbrella. Now, the thing is, VPN blocking methods are becoming increasingly more sophisticated. I know the idea of losing our internet freedom is pretty terrifying, and that's why I prepared some tips to effectively avoid VPN censorship. I'm going to be using NordVPN for demonstration purposes today, but most apps should be able to follow the same troubleshooting steps. Alright, my first suggestion on how to bypass a blocked VPN is by trying out a few different servers. As I mentioned earlier, one of the reasons the problem occurs in the first place is a specific IP address is blacklisted. So switching servers until you find one that hasn't been restricted should quickly get you connected. You can try disconnecting, then reconnecting to your initial server to see if there's any improvement. If not, then try a different server in the same country. And if there's still no luck, try a foreign region. Still not seeing any change? Okay, my next tip is to change the connection protocol in the app settings. Keep in mind, this way will only work if the issue is with the connection itself and not the IP address, but it's helped me in the past, so it's definitely worth a shot. To do this, navigate to the protocols, then try out all the available options to see if one works. My third tip is to use a feature that was actually designed for this exact situation, and we'll show you how to make a VPN undetectable. This method requires using obfuscated servers, which are unique in the sense that they're able to mask VPN traffic and make it appear like regular online traffic. This is ideal if you're in a location that heavily restricts the internet, because your ISP won't even be able to detect VPN usage now. Just know, obfuscated servers aren't super common, and only a few providers include them as part of their package features. To make this happen with NordVPN, I only need to switch the protocol to OpenVPN. Then, under Specialty Servers, click on Obfuscated. Now my online traffic is disguised as standard traffic, and I can even switch the location by pressing the three dots and choosing a new country from the list. Finally, if you still find a site blocked because of VPN, then sometimes it helps to clear your cache. Try incognito mode, or swap to a completely different browser altogether. Granted, this only works for websites and not applications, But combined with earlier tips, it can often get the ball rolling. If you're still facing a really stubborn blockage issue, with streaming services especially, then the best option is sometimes to contact customer support directly. Really reliable providers like NordVPN have support available 24/7 on both live chat and email, so troubleshooting is pretty straightforward. And if you'd like to grab a NordVPN subscription for yourself, the discounted links I've left in the description will save you some money too. If you want to shop around a bit more though, then I have a few more reputable VPN suggestions that also do a great job at bypassing restrictions. Alongside NordVPN, Proton and Surfshark are a couple of the most reputable providers on the market. They not only come with robust security, but also plenty of beneficial features. Now, Proton comes with the largest server fleet of the options in this video, with more than 8,000 options to choose from in 112 countries. This wide selection means there's plenty of backup choices available if your go-to server ever gets flagged. Proton even offers a stealth protocol option, which is specifically designed to evade VPN blocks and bypass firewall restrictions. Similarly, Surfshark comes equipped with features that can help you avoid these restrictions. Whether you're dealing with VPN blocked in public, school, or the workplace, I've always had great luck using the camouflage mode feature to mask my VPN. Again, any restricted firewalls or VPN detection systems won't be able to pick you up on obfuscated servers, so choosing a provider that offers them is a must. Surfshark comes with over 3,200 servers to choose from in 100 countries, so finding an alternative that isn't flagged is pretty easy. Finally, for those who are asking, can VPN bypass IP ban? There are actually dedicated IPs available from all of today's providers. They do come at an additional cost, but each dedicated IP is created for your exclusive use. So this means it's significantly less likely to get blacklisted. If you live in a location with heavy internet restrictions, this is a great long-term solution. If you'd like to keep up to date on all the latest VPN blocking tips, plus tons more cybersecurity content, then hit like and subscribe and join our Cybernews community. So, to sum everything up, VP blocks are a normal bump in the road, but that doesn't mean you have to accept them. Using today's tips will help you bypass blocks, but don't forget that a crucial factor in accomplishing this is selecting a reliable provider that comes with the tools needed to overcome annoying restrictions. NordVPN, Surfshark, and Proton VPN are my top choices because of their extensive security features and great customer support. With the right VPN, internet freedom is definitely achievable. If you want to binge some more Cybernews content, I'll leave a helpful VPN comparison video on screen next to the NordVPN discount. Thanks for hanging out today, and see you in the next video.